Here we go.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing like a healthy eating talk slash a rundown of my program, which is out now. In this video I'm going to be doing like a brief kind of rundown of the program, but then in my support group for my guide, which you get automatically added to once you get the program from me, I'm going to be posting an entire rundown with like more details of everything, and yeah, it's just going to be a lot more in depth. In this video I'm kind of just explaining the parts of the guide that'll tell you guys kind of what it's about, and then you can decide if you want to come grab it for me. It's free, it's an 8-week guide, and all you have to do is send me screenshots that you are following my socials. Also, before we start, I got some new shoes and stuff, so I just want to show you guys. So I got like these pink New Balance 24/7 shoes. So it's just like this light pink with the N on the side, and yeah, they're so like comfortable to wear. And I love that like it doesn't actually have a tongue. It's just all connected and it feels so comfortable. And then I got these Adidas shoes, and yeah, they're also really great. They're so comfortable, and this like heel part is so comfortable because it's like so hard, and it's really structured, and I really like it, and it's really good. And then I didn't really buy much else, but I bought like 3,000 pairs of socks. Sorry if that was a bit noisy, I just realised that my fan was on that whole time, so I turned it off now, so hopefully it sounds a bit nicer. Okay, so the first thing I want to say, which I have said in my last video a little bit, but I did say I would make another video kind of focusing on healthy eating a bit more, and since my program is fitness and not healthy eating, I want to just talk about healthy eating a bit for those who do have my guide. I just said healthy eating a lot of times. So if you think to achieve your goals of losing weight, if that's what your goal is, that you should eat less food, throw that away. The whole idea is to eat more, and I know that that sounds kind of crazy and weird and stupid, but it's like, why would I eat more when I'm trying to lose weight? Which makes sense for me to eat less food. Like, it does make sense, I understand that, and I went through a stage where I kind of thought that, but it's wrong. Eating less and like starving yourself actually screws up your metabolism heaps and can actually make you go downhill instead of up towards your goals. So you want to be eating lots of whole natural foods, like things that aren't really processed. If you're eating white bread, throw it out. Don't eat white bread. If you research it, you can probably see that it says, well, white bread and brown bread aren't that different, you know, it's not that bad and stuff like that. It is. It's so much more processed. It's the same with white pasta, white rice, everything like that. If you can, when you can, switch out any white foods for brown foods, in the sense of white rice, pasta, bread, things like that. When you're buying foods, if you are buying something that says like no fat or something like that, and you're like, yes, that is so good, like, I'm getting this yogurt and it has no fat, like, hell yeah, that's so good. Usually 99% of the time it means it has a lot of sugar in it, which they don't put on the front. They don't say no fat and lots of sugar, they just say no fat, and they leave out the part where they put more sugar in it to make it taste good. So always check the back of things. You don't want anything that is super high in sugars, because honestly sugars is the thing you want to try cut out most of. Not saying you shouldn't have any sugars, because you should, but you don't want to have like excessive amounts of it, because that is the thing that is really bad for you. Also things, of course, like fats, that really unhealthy fats, but then there are fats that are a lot healthier for you. I have this app on my phone and it's called My Net Diary, and pretty much what you do is you enter what you eat for the day. You can scan your foods, it gives it a rating like A, B, C, D, or it can give you all of its nutritional facts. It pretty much has everything scanned into here, so almost anything that you scan, it will know what it is. You can change the fats and carbs and proteins, so you're hitting different amounts. You can change the amount of calories. You can put in your goal weight and when you want to achieve your goal weight by, and it makes up your own calorie intake for you. I do kind of think sometimes it's a little bit low for me, because I am trying to gain muscle and lose fat. I don't just want to get small. So I just added a couple hundred to mine just because that's for my specific goals. I have a daily intake of 1,740, and for me I feel like that works fine. It's easy to do. It kind of stops me snacking on unnecessary little snacks, because I'm like, well, do I want to have a big meal or do I want to have lots of little snacks? And I always suggest having a big meal instead of that. So that app is a really good thing and you can download it if you want to. You can also buy the full version, which Brayden has, and he uses that every single day, and he uses it a lot more religiously than I do. I kind of sometimes use it just as an outline, but then I've kind of gotten to the point where I kind of know what's good, what's bad, and I just go like that. I'm not as strict, but if you're someone that likes to follow a schedule or likes to write everything down, then this would be perfect for you. I think it's a good thing to use when you're starting out, just because you can get a good idea of what everything is. The next thing is protein bars and shakes. This is another thing that has a lot of hidden ingredients in it. I always suggest to look at the back of it and just see what it's like. You don't want one that's super high in carbs or sugar. Protein should always obviously be the biggest one. You can get some really good ones. I think Quest bars are honestly the best. They are what I would recommend, and you can buy them in bulk online. It's pretty good, like it's pretty good investment. Same with protein shakes. You want to get one that's got the highest amount of protein obviously, and not heaps of sugars and things like that. Same goes with energy drinks. You don't want to be drinking 2 bottles of Powerade every day or anything like that, because obviously that's not good for you. If you're not doing the amount of exercise to equate for how much sugar and how much electrolytes you're getting, for how much sugar and electrolytes are in the drink, then you're not going to benefit from them whatsoever. Powerades and Gatorades are a good thing if you're doing really long marathons, really long bike rides. When I did my 300 and something K bike ride, Powerade is what everyone should have been drinking. Same with the little electrolyte shots and things like that. That is for those type of things. It's not something I suggest to have every single time you train. Definitely not, because you end up going backwards because it's just too much sugar. However, you can get Gatorades that are pretty much got hardly anything in them, because I think they have something like stevia or a natural sugar that actually isn't bad for you. But they're not something you still want to be drinking all the time, because water is always just the best option. Same goes with Coke and everything like that. I don't drink that much of it just because it affects me badly, but I understand how much like you can crave that sort of thing. For me, soda water was a really good idea, and I know it sounds disgusting and I hated soda water, but now it's actually really good and I really like it, and I feel like it suffices those cravings. Same with Brayden, bringing Brayden in again, but he's kind of been doing this fitness thing and as well, so that's why I keep referring back to him. But he hated soda water and now he like loves it, and it just shows that, you know, you can start liking things even though you really hate them. So I would really suggest to try that out, because soft drinks are something that you need to cut out throughout the week at least. Maybe if you want to have a couple on the weekend, it's fine, but it should not be something that you're drinking every single day. Because I think you would find that if you cut out soft drinks completely, you would notice a massive difference, not only in the way you feel, but the way you look in a really short amount of time. The second last thing I want to talk about healthy eating is fasting. I myself do a 16-hour fast every night into the morning. So say I eat my dinner or my last meal at 8 o'clock at night, then I wait till 12 the next day to eat my lunch, which ends up working out really well for me, because I never really was much of a breakfast person on weekdays, just because I'm kind of like up and going and don't really have time for it. But it is a really good way to start up your metabolism, so I really do suggest doing that. I understand a lot of people can't because of their schedule, but for me, I go to work at 7 in the morning and have my break at 12, so it works well for me. The last thing I wanted to talk about healthy eating relates to my last video, and it's food prep. Food prep is the best thing you can do. It will almost ensure what you have for lunch or dinner every single day, and it's honestly so easy. It may take a couple hours on the weekend or whatever day you have free to do it, but then to be able to just go to the fridge and grab out the meal knowing that you're eating something really nutritious and healthy, it's really good. Good idea for them is in my past video, like a burrito bowl, or things like chicken, rice, veggies. Even if you don't like chicken, you can do some red meat with veggies and rice or pasta or whatever you want to have. Remember, brown rice, brown pasta, everything like that. Okay guys, so that's about enough of the healthy eating side of things. Now I wanted to get into a little bit about my program. Okay, so if you're looking at my guide, the first thing you'll see obviously is my front page, or my socials. Then it goes into a part that has the explanation as the title. Pretty much there is where I explain about the program. So my program is split into 2 sections. It has the odd numbers of weeks, so 1, 3, 5 and 7, and then 2, 4, 6, 8. It's pretty easy to understand, but you're going to be switching out your exercises for each week. Each program is labelled day 1, 2 or 3, and you can choose to do those on whichever days. I suggest Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And I also suggest on the Tuesday and the Thursday doing like a fasted cardio session. Fasted cardio session meaning you haven't eaten for the day yet. So even if you're not doing the 16-hour fast, like I said, you can just do it before you have your breakfast in the morning, which honestly works so much better because it's not burning the food you just ate, it's burning the fat that you have. Also, my program is broken into 2 other sections called Classic and Superset. So Classic is just the normal routine of, say, doing 8 to 12 reps of the leg press and then having a 1 to 2 minute break, then doing it again, then a 1 to 2 minute break, again, and a 1 to 2 minute break. So that's 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps, and that is just a classic normal workout. Then we get into our superset, which is, for example, if we did 30 mountain climbers, then went straight into the next exercise, straight into the next exercise with little to no break, and then after that you have a 1 to 2 minute break, and then you do it all again for 3 times or 4 times or whatever it says for that particular set of exercises. The classic style exercises are to be done with the heaviest weights that you can do while successfully completing the reps. So on your last rep, you don't want to be able to feel nothing at all, but you don't want to be like collapsing. You just want to feel like the burn, I guess. However, with supersets, you'll usually do a smaller amount of weight so you can successfully complete all of the reps and all of the sets for the entire superset. So I always suggest to do dynamic stretching and a warm-up before your exercises. Dynamic is when you're moving, so say if you're swinging your legs or swinging your arms around in circles, whatever you do. And then at the end doing a cool down, and then static stretches, which is just when you're standing still, stretching across your arms or your shoulders or whatever you may do. And then I'm going to go into detail about all these exercises, and this is going to be posted into the support/motivation group for the MCF Fitness Guide girls, just to explain everything. So if you want to see the rest of that video, then you're going to have to message me, send me screenshots that you're following my socials, which will be coming up in just a few seconds, and then I'll happily send you the guide and add you into the Facebook group. This group on Facebook is for girls only. Guys, you can have the guide if you want to look at it. I have given it out to a few guys and they have liked the way it's looked and kind of gotten some ideas from it. But I have made this group for only girls just because I did design this program based on my figure. I'm a girl, so I just chose to do it that way. But yeah guys, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to hit me up if you want my free 8-week guide and become a part of the team. I have around 50 girls now that have this guide and it is amazing to see, and I just want the group to grow and grow and grow, and I'm so excited to see what the future has to hold. I really honestly know that this is going to bring big things, and big things are going to happen, and I'm just going to keep going, and I'm going to bring you guys along with me for the ride. Remember to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a tip to get strong with Mon again. Yes, that is becoming a thing. I know it's lame, but it rhymes. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I really hope to see you in my next one. Bye!